Hello guys, welcome back to another Boom Beach video. So this is the moment you've all been waiting for. I finally hit 1200 medals in Boom Beach. Now 1200 victory points, medals, whatever you want to call them, is a huge accomplishment. It just looks so good. You get some awesome rewards, which means I get about a million gold, not quite a million, but 950,000 gold from my supply chest if that offer comes up. I get 8 shards and 4 intel for my task force, so it's insane being up here this high. Just to give you guys like a glimpse into my power powder stash, I'm at 316. I dropped about 60 since I decided to start boosting twice a day. I'm going down fast. I decided I'm gonna stop when I hit 150 power powder. At this rate, I should be able to last like a week more, so my push is gonna be ending in a week, which is kind of sad, but at the same time, actually, no, way more than a week. Like 2 weeks probably, my push will be ending. I'm hoping to get on the leaderboard, but I don't think it is possible. So I need to get about 1250 to get onto the leaderboard. It keeps going up and down. Sometimes it'll be 1260, sometimes it'll be 1245. So anywhere in that range, and I'll be getting pretty close. So right now I'm sitting at 180 locally in the USA, and for global, I'm sitting at about 1200. So out of all players, I'm ranked 1200. So it's pretty cool. What I also found pretty cool is there was a guy I found. I can't remember which task force he was in. I probably won't be able to find him now, but he was at like 1250 with full offensive statues. So he's kind of like a role model for me, sitting up pretty high. Currently sitting at 86 intel for the week, and it is currently Tuesday. So I'm getting there. It's funny because at the start of the season, people are the start of the season of the week, or whatever you want to call it. At the start of the week, when Intel resets, people are like, Christian, I'm going to beat you this time. And the only one that's came kind of close is DPYS, trying to beat my Intel this week, and I'm not going to let that happen. So last week I had about 212 Intel, and this time I want to try to get like 230 Intel, because I'm boosting twice a day now, so it's a lot easier to get Intel, because I get more base spawns. That's the whole reason I'm doing this, to get more base spawns. We're currently attempting deep cut. I'm just going to show you some awesome op hits we've had. I'm not going to show you all those little fails. I'm just going to show you the best of the best. And I would say this is one of the best attacks Fluffy has ever had in our task force, as far as I can remember, by the way. He may have had a better one in the past, but this attack was insane. Not quite that Smithy, Oscar, or DPYS skill level yet, but he's getting close. Actually, I take that back. He's probably at Smithy and Oscar. I don't know. DPYS is just insanely good at op hits. And I have a Callisto in mind, because he had an insane Callisto hit. It was so good, and it was the best hit I've seen. Like, I've watched Callisto videos on YouTube, and DPYS had like one of the best Callisto hits I've seen. So yeah, it depends on the base though. Like, I don't know how to take on, I believe complex it is. I don't know the complex path. I should probably learn it, but I just don't know it. But I do know what path do I know? I don't know any of these. I'm not very good at paths. I know Axiom. I know complex. No, I just said complex. I get complex and ransom mixed up. I kind of know ransom. So yeah, we'll show you this hit. This is Smithy coming in. Complex is completely cleared for him, so he should be able to. He was able to destroy it. So just pretty cool. Watching Smithy attack. I don't know. I don't want to rank my members, and he had a little fail there. He tossed out those random smokes, which happens. But yeah, I don't want to like rank my members based on how good they are. Like, say one person is better than another person, but from what I've seen, I think DPYS is probably the most skilled person. Well, besides Master Blaster, of course, but DPYS is probably one of the most skilled attackers, and I don't want to like raise him up on a pedestal then see him fail. because that would just be embarrassing for me and Tim because I'm raising him up. So all I'm saying is he had one of the best Callisto hits I've ever seen. So, I don't know. You get lucky, but at the same time, he's also pretty good with AZ. And yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. It depends on the base, like I said before. And he peeked out there for a second and just wasn't quite able to take it out. But it's okay because he is a good player. And I don't want to like say one person's better than another person because Smithy, Oscar, Fluffy, they're all so much better than me. So I just trying to like show you guys their skill, I guess. Okay, so we got Rita coming in here with the Excel finish. This is actually a pretty easy Excel. I don't know if this is like the default Excel, but I would say this is probably one of the easier Excels. Only like a 4-shot hit, so pretty decent hit. I want to show you my attack because I mean I did okay. I took about half the core off on Dioxin. This is another base I don't really know the path to. Being in the task force of the same task force, not hopping around, it's hard to get these bases down because you only get one attack for each op base. You only get one hit. That's it. So you have to. It's very hard to get all of these bases memorized, and I envy the people who do have most of these paths memorized and know exactly how to open each and every base. So I'm not very good at Dioxin, I'll tell you that much. I don't know the path. I just need to watch like a video and memorize where they plant all of their flares and look at the pathing. I guess it was okay hit. There's a mine here. It's only level 20. It doesn't matter though because I have boosted HP or boosted health. I don't know why I called it HP. But yeah, I just don't know Dioxin. To be fair, I probably would have had this base if it weren't for my late shocks. I always do this. I'm so used to warriors and dropping my shocks like right when the smoke wears off. And I'm not used to dropping my shocks when my gunboat is way over here. It takes forever to get up here. I did take a pretty decent part off that HQ, and then Oscar just comes in and shows me how it's done. And he finishes off the base. So this is probably the path that you want to follow, I would say, because he is a very good AZ player. He's a very good AZ player. And there we go, just easy hit. So that's like ultimate goals for me. I don't know if I'll show you Dredge. I will show you Dredge. Oh yeah, so this attack, I don't want to sound mean either. I feel like I'm being a little mean today, but I don't want to sound mean. I was honestly surprised when I was watching this attack live. I was honestly surprised he took it down and got to the HQ. Now I believe he claimed, I may have misread him, but I believe he claimed he doesn't do a lot of AZ, or this was like his first AZ attack. So I was honestly a tiny bit surprised. So he comes around the base and he uses like twice the amount. See, what I'm saying, guys, is he uses about twice the amount of smokes that you normally would need. But yeah, he was still able to pull it off. So amazing props to him because very nice hit. The good thing is he knows that his hero is going to be pointless. He like, half a second longer and those shock launchers would have fired. He knows that his hero would be useless for this hit. Because there's so little HP, it doesn't really matter if you get battle orders back there. But look how much he is lapping his smoke, which is most. And another reason why I was kind of astonished is he only had like 129 gumbo energy. So he didn't have like 180 gumbo energy to seriously stack up their smokes, but he does use 10 smokes to get there. And I would say he only needed like 1, 2, 3, maybe like 6 to 7 smokes to get up there. So that alone is like 30 gumbo energy, guys. Because smokes start stacking up after a while and they become so expensive. So it's only a 2-shot hit, 2-shock hit, and he was able to take it down. So good job, Renegade. Very nice hit. I honestly think we're done with that op. So I'll go one earlier and show you some hits here. We do have an intel problem. By the way, we keep maxing out our intel, and the mini task force also has an intel problem. We keep maxing out our intel. We have 200 intel right now, and the op started an hour ago. So yeah, it's going tough. We have way too much intel for us. So Addy hit this base before Dude, and I believe Addy was the one who cleared the mines. We have some awesome people in this task force. Some awesome AZ hitters that just know these paths, and Dude is definitely one of them. He is a very good AZ player. So Callisto, a solo. Okay. Oh yeah, this was a pretty easy solo. This one doesn't have okay, so he needs like one. He needs like 2 shocks. I want to see how he does this, because I'm always astonished by Callisto. Like, I've been able to deal a lot off the core. Like, I believe one time I did like 1 million HP off the core. Yeah, I know the path, and I love Callisto. Callisto is probably one of my... Okay, hero not following flares. Callisto is probably one of my favorite bases to attack. I like Callisto, Titanic, and Java. I used to hate Java, but I love Java so much. Javanese. So yeah, those are my favorite bases to hit. Callisto, Titanic, and Java, because I know the paths. I know exactly how to hit the base. One thing I always have a problem with is landing on Callisto. I don't really know how to land. I always waste like 2 extra smokes just trying to land my troops. But overall, Callisto is a pretty fun hit. I would say my favorite hit out of all ops is definitely Callisto, unless I'm forgetting something. But yeah, this was just a fairly easy hit. Just seriously, just get up there and hit that core. So good job, Salahuddin. And let's see who else. So Titanic, they took it out and did not give me a chance to attack. One of my favorite bases to attack. So someone hit before him, removing that, whatever that was, shock launcher probably, and that, a mortar. Is that a mortar? I think it's a mortar. I could be wrong. I haven't been able to hit Titanic with my hero yet. Well, I have, but I just killed her off. So I need to focus on these short walks. That's another thing I have a problem with. Modifying my walks since the hero update came out to incorporate the battle orders at the end. So it's tough when you're attacking bases like Java that have the HQ in the back, and you just need like 3 extra flares to get your hero up there, because you need to take like short little steps, and I just don't know if it's worth it. Well, obviously it is worth it, but if you run out of energy, you're doomed. You can't. Oh, a little breezy there. Got a lot of people recently having that problem. Maybe the game is a little glitchy. And yeah, so I had an op fail the other day. How astonishing, because you know how good I am, guys. No, I had an op fail. I can't remember if it was this one. Oh yes. No wait. Was it Alamo here? I can't remember now. I believe it was like I hit Alamo like 2 ops or 3 ops ago as well with Everspark, and I kind of wanted to show you that attack because it was so funny, guys. So yeah, I'm flaring around the base to just avoid these mines. It was so not worth it, but I mean, or maybe it was. I don't know. And I kind of messed up on my my markings. It doesn't really matter because someone dropped a barrage and just marked everything around this area. So I needed to take down that mortar. And I should have flared to it or marked it or whatever, but I was just able to clear a big part of this base. So I would say this is probably one of my better op attacks I had recently. I just watched Zmoth's video on how to destroy Alamo. After watching that video, it just kind of makes me cringe because that's how bad I am. But overall, I would say it was a decent hit. I was able to clear a big part of the base, and we should have had like one more person, two more people to come in and take it. We're not going to show you that. I want to show you DPYS's attack because I love watching his hits. Yeah. I mean, now that I think about it, Callisto is actually a pretty easy hit, so maybe he's not the best AC player in the task force. I don't know. I would say at the top we have Master Blaster, and then some other people. And then at the very bottom we have Fish. You know, what do you expect from a creature living in water his entire life? Anyway, he drops his shocks down perfectly and was able to take down the base. Anyway, looking at other bases, I want to show you this op hit I had attacking Alamo. I believe it was this op. Was it? Nope, that was my Scorcher hit. Okay, please be this op. Please be this op. Torrent. No, I didn't even have a hero. Did I not even drop a hero? Okay, so this one was actually a nice hit. Actually a nice hit. But we didn't even. This was the only hit on Torrent, so it was kind of a waste. So I did that marking, which was kind of pointless, but overall, I dropped a flare up, tried to take down this rocket launcher here, flare, like no energy left, and just like cleared a major part of his base. So overall, it was a nice hit, but I don't know, it was kind of a waste. I want to show you this op hit I had. I don't know. I can't find it. It's out. It was like one op before. It was like 5 days ago. It was this op, and it just expired an hour ago. So, oh well. But that's gonna be it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to drop a like. As always, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.